In the year 480 BC, the ancient world stood at a turning point. A powerful empire from the east was moving toward Greece, bringing fear wherever it went. This empire was Persia, ruled by King Xerxes, a man who commanded one of the largest armies the world had ever seen. Cities had already fallen, and resistance seemed useless. Yet ahead of this massive force lay a narrow mountain pass called Thermopylae, a place that would soon become legendary. The Persian Empire stretched across vast lands, uniting millions under its rule. Xerxes believed his power was absolute. His army marched with confidence, supported by cavalry, archers, and endless supplies. To him, Greece was divided, weak, and ready to surrender. He expected no serious resistance, only submission. Greece, however, was not a single nation. It was made up of independent city-states, each with its own laws and beliefs. Some chose to bow to Persia, hoping to survive. Others argued and delayed, paralyzed by fear. But one city believed freedom was worth any cost. That city was Sparta. Sparta was unlike any other Greek city. From childhood, Spartan men were trained only for war. Discipline, endurance, and loyalty were the foundation of their lives. Retreat was considered shameful, and surrender was unthinkable. To a Spartan, dying with honor was better than living in defeat. King Leonidas of Sparta understood the danger Persia posed. He knew that facing Xerxes' army in open battle would lead to certain destruction. Instead, he chose strategy over numbers. He selected Thermopylae, a narrow pass where the enemy's size would become a weakness rather than a strength. Leonidas did not march with a great army. He chose only 300 of Sparta's finest warriors. These men were not chosen at random. Each had proven strength, discipline, and courage. As they marched through the mountains, they knew this journey might end in death. Still, none turned back. When they reached Thermopylae, the Spartans prepared their defenses. The land itself favored them, mountains on one side and the sea on the other. Here, only a few soldiers could fight at once. Skill and unity would matter more than numbers. Soon the Persian army arrived, the horizon filled with soldiers, horses, banners, and weapons. Drums echoed through the valley, and the ground trembled under their movement. Against this overwhelming force stood only a small group of Greeks. Xerxes believed victory was already his. Shields locked, spears ready. There was no fear in their eyes. They had trained their entire lives for this moment. They waited, not for orders, but for destiny. The battle began with a sudden clash of steel. Persian soldiers charged forward, shouting, their weapons raised high. The Spartans met them without hesitation. Spears struck, shields collided, and the narrow pass filled with dust and noise. Despite their numbers, the Persians struggled to break the Spartan line. Fighting as one unit, the Spartans held their formation perfectly. Shield pressed against shield. They advanced and retreated in unison. Every movement was controlled, every strike precise. Persian soldiers fell again and again, unable to use their numbers effectively in the tight space. For days the battle continued. Wave after wave of Persian troops attacked, hoping to exhaust the defenders. The Spartans grew tired, wounded, and bloodied, yet they never abandoned their position. Their determination shocked the Persian army and slowed its advance. In the end, it was not strength that defeated the Spartans, but betrayal. A local Greek revealed a hidden mountain path to the Persians, allowing them to surround the defenders. Under the cover of night, Persian forces moved behind the Spartan position. When Leonidas learned the truth, he understood that the end had come. He ordered most of the allied Greek forces to retreat and survive. The Spartans, however, chose to stay. They knew what awaited them, yet they did not hesitate. The final stand was fierce and brutal.
Leonidas fell in battle, fighting alongside his men. One by one, the Spartans were cut down. None surrendered. Their last breaths were taken with weapons in hand, defending the pass to the very end. When the battle was over, silence returned to Thermopylae. Persia had claimed the pass, but the cost was enormous. More importantly, fear had been broken. The sacrifice of the Spartans inspired all of Greece to unite and continue the fight. The Battle of Thermopylae did not end the war, but it changed history. The Spartans did not fight to win. They fought to show the world the true meaning of courage, honor, and sacrifice. Their story lives on, reminding generations that even in defeat, greatness can be achieved.